So I made a video a while ago basically explaining some of the safest iPhones you can buy in 2022. Now I want to do the exact same video for some of the Androids as well. Now there were two different Androids I could think of that are widely available all over the place that I would consider almost the safest, Androids for their counterparts. Now, I will start off with the Pixel 6 Pro. Although there's a lot of different conflicting things, some people are saying, these phones are giving people weird experiences and glitches, I still will say the Pixel 6 Pro, I think, is one of the safest Android phones you can buy. And like I said, there's two different ones, so I'll save the other one in a second. But with the Pixel 6 Pro, from my experience using this device, for everything combined, that's including the price tag, the stability, the performance, everything across the board, as well as the future of this phone, I truly do think that the Pixel 6 Pro is one of the safest phones you can buy. First of all, one of the biggest assets of buying a Pixel are the future updates. With something like the Google Pixel 6 Pro, this device is going to be getting updates for many more years to come than a lot of the previous phones that Google has also made. So not only that, but you also have the custom development community behind the scenes, but even that isn't even that crazy big as it used to be. With the Pixel 6 Pro, you're getting a solid phone with amazing build quality. The cameras on this thing are pretty solid. AMOLED display with 120 Hz is super cool, and it's an overall really good package. Another really cool thing that I like about this phone is that new Google Tensor chipset. Now the reason why I think this phone is probably one of the safer phones you can buy is because of that chipset. Google has spent so much time and effort to secure this phone like crazy, and Google's name is on that chipset and on the phone. So they're probably going to go ahead and try to make sure that this phone is as secure as possible, and this is where the focus is going to be. They're going to try to make this chipset as great as possible, so I think they can go ahead and license this chipset out to other devices, Chromebooks, maybe laptops, maybe even other Samsung, or maybe other phones out there too. Which brings me to my next safe phone I would recommend this year, which is the Galaxy S22 Ultra. I think if you have all the money in the world, this is probably the only step up I can think of above the Pixel 6 Pro for the average consumer phone. For this type of phone, it's definitely expensive. It is not a cheap phone by any means, but if you want a phone that's going to last you for many years to come, that's going to be at the highest level, this is by far one of the best phones you can buy. When you look at something like the Note 20 Ultra, that phone still holds up so well in this day and age because of just what Samsung was able to put on that phone at that time. And it's the same exact thing with the S22 Ultra. You're getting a beautiful, massive display on this thing. It's 1440p. This is an amazing panel. You're getting USB Type-C port with Samsung DeX. You're getting an S Pen built into this specific device as well, which that in and of itself is an amazing feat. I love how Samsung did this here, and you're probably getting arguably one of the best cameras on, in the market today. This is a quadruple camera setup pretty much, and it's a very solid lens as well. I will say this phone is probably the better phone on top of the Pixel 6 Pro, but I love the Pixel 6 Pro because of the software, and I love the thought process behind the Google Tensor chipset. Samsung had their Exynos, and Samsung, works with Qualcomm, and now looks like Samsung is going to be focusing more on Qualcomm than Exynos. But if in the future they brought the Google Tensor chipset, whether it's like the Tensor 2 or 3 in the future, that is going to be an awesome thing they do. And when it comes down to these specific devices, these two are probably the two safest Androids I would recommend buying in 2022. If you have any other thoughts or questions, let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that would mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.